Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got all our components combined to make the sodium cyanide, and then we got the sodium cyanide moved over to our silver production line, where we turn that into silver. What does it make? Sodium silver cyanide, and then we turn that sodium silver cyanide into silver cathodes, and then got those cathodes turned into ingots, and so we now have silver ingots. So what we need to do is turn those silver ingots into plates and into solder. So that is the plan. Yeah, these got pipe in here that they don't need. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I have some over here that aren't doing anything. Why aren't you doing... Oh, yeah, that's because they're maxed out. Okay. Because the belts aren't good enough to move that much material yet. Alright, so what we were looking to do to make silver plate is we wanted to combine... I'm actually going to reduce this to 30 per second. Because we really shouldn't need more than that. We'll see. So, 4 induction furnace 4s, 10 casting machine 4s, and then we should be able to make our silver plates. So, let's get to it. So. Let's get rid of this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Want them oriented, so we have the input on that side. And the input pipe. And the offsets that we need on the inserters. There we go. So then we need, what's that, 4 induction furnaces? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Actually, I have those. Might as well just go ahead and put them in. There we are. You guys are making molten silver. Let's see, drop a substation in there, drop a substation in there, and that'll provide all the power we need. We carrying anything we shouldn't have? Yeah, that. Oh, silver ingot. Alright, and so you guys are making silver plate. And those are running uninterrupted. So it means that our inserters can move enough. Construction bots on the way? Yep, there they are. All right, while those are installing, we're going to need another line of silver. Actually, I'm going to reroute this a little bit. Right. Where is solder? Solder is over there. So here's the input. Gonna have to come down here. Okay, there we go. We are making solder again. This is really gonna drain this out, I think. It might not. We're right now we should be pushing 60 per second in there. And it doesn't look like we're consuming it that fast. We'll run out of silver ore before we will run out of anything else. Alright, now for the solder. That's quite a bit, but it's what we're gonna scale to, it looks like. Alright, we're gonna change recipes. Anyway, do we not have that? Hold on. Oh no, that's because that needs to be a 3. We need how many of these? 6, apparently. All right. Right now we would change to this. Now, did I do a new run? No, I did not. Okay. Do I have a pump? No. Okay. Get a pump installed there. Alright, so what I want to try and do, get this on the other side of that wall. Alright, so... Right, so that is used coolant. I think our belt is going to have to be here. Yeah. Oh, no, that'll get through there. Alright, so the coolant... Alright, so that's clean. Alright, and we have an input here for used. Problem is, that's outside a construction zone. Okay, so we're gonna have to extend the construction area. The pipe's in the way there. We'll put it there. Pipe's in the way there, so we'll put it there. I guess it'll be here. Yep. And then there. And then we'll just need to make sure that all these guys are hooked up to power. Okay, and that'll get everything done. There's all the pipe being installed. All right, good. So now outputs. All right, so once the coolant is hooked up, and that should start running. Perfect. Now, gunmetal, I'm not worried about doing any upgrades for gunmetal. Outside of probably just upgrading the casting machines. And the induction furnace. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Yeah, just upgrade them. And that should be good enough. Okay, that's full up. Because our silver is full up. Good. That's what we want. Okay, it looks like the next item in line is aluminum. And that we're making plates, not aluminum sheet coils. Because this is built for plates, I don't feel like going through the headache of swapping this over to sheet coils, so we're going to keep this as plates. Alright, so all of this, I think we can go ahead and clear out, because all of these production lines are done. What we want to do is actually... I don't think aluminum ingots get used for anything else, right? Aluminum ingots are not used... Aluminum ingot used for... Yes, the only thing that they are used for... Silane gas? What is silane gas used for? Silicon ingots. I see. We're not doing that, so we can ignore that. Manganese and aluminum. Silicon, copper, and aluminum. 12 per second manganese. Do I want to bring manganese over for aluminum production? Oh, yeah, we're limited in the steel production by how much iron ore we can feed it. Right. Let's take a look. Let's just take a look. No, we don't need iron, or aluminum ingots for anything other than making aluminum plate. So we want to scale to 45 per second aluminum plate. That's the only output that we're going to be having for aluminum. Let me just double check, because we did the ingots. What about molten aluminum? Molten aluminum. Yes. Yeah, okay. $450 per second. Let's see, if we were just to use aluminum ingots, we would need 5 induction furnace 4s. The only reason I would mix manganese in there is to reduce the number of factories. Right? To 3. But there really is no difference between 3 and 5. In the grand scheme of things. So yeah, that's fine. 15 and 5. Perfect. We're not going to bring in an extra material to make an alloy. We'll just do straight aluminum. Aluminum ingots. Oh, the only other thing would be is, does it use less aluminum ingots? It does use less aluminum ingots. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Carbon. 5.7 per second. I think it's pretty much just the same process, just more of it. Sodium aluminate, sodium hydroxide, and carbon dioxide to make alumina and sodium carbonate. I don't think I have any use for the sodium carbonate. What if we just upgrade the process that we're currently using? Maybe because it might be more efficient. That would use 22.5 per second aluminum ore to make 45 per second plates. Okay. And if I just did this process, aluminum hydroxide, 30 per second. So it uses a little less ore. Okay. The sodium carbonate, I don't think I have any use for. 5.7 per second sodium hydroxide. Well, we're making sodium hydroxide. So... aluminum pellets, processed aluminum, some coke, sodium carbonate. Well, the sodium carbonate is a byproduct that gets looped back into the production process. I see. Okay. So we're going to need some sodium carbonate here at some point. Some carbon dioxide. That shouldn't be an issue. Pellet press 2s. Pellet press 2s. 3s on the chemical. Yep. How many liquefiers will we need to make this much carbon from the steam process? One. Okay. So this is fine. This is fine. This is where things are going to be different. Because we're not going to be using the powder mixers. And we're not going to be using the sodium hydroxide. Eight electrolyzer 2s. How many electrolyzer 2s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are consuming just as much saline water as we can produce. Well, what we could do is try to bring... at least that might be our initial limiting factor. Let's see, if I drop this down to 30 per second. You know what, we just do 30 per second. Yeah, then we can keep the same process. Oh, we can keep the same production of sodium hydroxide without having to change that. I think 30 per second should be sufficient. We need to make sodium carbonate somehow. Sodium and carbon dioxide. Or we can change how we're going to be producing carbon. I can make sodium carbonate out of algae farms. By feeding some purified water and some brown algae. Algae farm 4s, which we could potentially make. I don't know if we have that anywhere. 19 of them. Holy cow. Sodium and carbon dioxide. 2.5 per second sodium. And we were making sodium from salt. Yes? Liquid molten salt electrolysis. Yeah, we would just have to expand that a little bit. Or we can just siphon some off. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Let me schedule in tearing all of this out. We don't need all of this. Because we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this anymore. And I need to replace the power line that I just cut. Done. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and stop here for today, and then we will get to work on this project next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.